So we are now seeing some massive catalysts for Dogecoin that can help its price to move up very soon. And this is what I'm going to talk about in this video. Now let's start with this massive news coming from tech giant Google. So according to a report by HT Tech, Google Pay could soon be introducing support for the sale and purchase of leading cryptos such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and others. Notably, the rumors surrounding the support for cryptos gained steam after Google's president of commerce, Bill Ready, recently talked about Google's entry into crypto. He stated that the move from Google is a part of a broader strategy to team up with a wider range of financial services, including cryptos. Moreover, we know that Google has previously announced the establishment of a dedicated group for blockchain technology. So the point is that while it is still not clear whether Google Pay will allow support for crypto on its platform or will develop a sister app to enable it, its interest in crypto and blockchain cannot be denied. I think that things are building towards an exciting future with the speculated entry of the tech giant in the crypto market. And based on all these things, I think that it is highly likely that Google Pay could finally introduce support for the purchase and sale of cryptos in the future. And since Google Pay is a payment service, this anticipated feature may also allow customers to make purchases using cryptos like Bitcoin and Dogecoin. And if this happens, then I think that Dogecoin will benefit more than all other cryptos. This is because we know that Dogecoin has the lowest transaction fee compared to other cryptos in the market. So this makes it a lot more convenient and smoother for users to make payments by using Dogecoin. And this is why I think that if Google Pay supports crypto payments sometime in the future, a majority of users will prefer to use Doge payments. And this is one of those qualities of Dogecoin that is even praised and highlighted by Elon Musk. We know that Elon Musk has been a staunch supporter of Dogecoin, and he has highlighted several times that Dogecoin is the best currency for making payments. And he has previously stated that Dogecoin has a higher transaction volume and much lower transaction fees than Bitcoin. And this is why Elon Musk believes that Dogecoin is fundamentally better than anything he has ever seen. And it is the main reason why Tesla is now accepting Dogecoin payments for its merchandise. And I think that this is why Dogecoin's adoption is going to rise massively this year and beyond. And talking about Dogecoin's adoption, we are now seeing that there are a number of reasons why more and more firms should accept Dogecoin payments. So we can see here that Dogecoin has a lot to offer. For example, millions of people own Dogecoin and they want to spend it. And Dogecoin is a crypto with features of a true currency like high transaction speed and low fees. Moreover, we are now seeing that trust in digital wallets for Dogecoin has grown. And those retailers who are currently accepting Doge build loyalty and increase their brand awareness. And we know that marketing around Doge as a payment works for retailers, and it brings in more and more customers. And another important thing is that if customers buy something with Dogecoin at its current value, in 6 months or so, the price of Doge will increase. So this will benefit the business which is accepting Dogecoin. All in all, there are many benefits for both buyers and sellers if they use Dogecoin for payments. In fact, we can see here that about 2K retail merchants are already accepting Dogecoin payments and reaping benefits of it. And I recently made a video and talked about how major firms like McDonald's and Burger King are showing great interest in Doge. So seeing how more and more firms are showing interest in Doge, I think that there will be a massive surge in Dogecoin's adoption in 2022 and beyond. And Dogecoin's mass adoption is one of the biggest catalysts that will drive its price to new highs in the long term. And now, there are some other important updates for Dogecoin and other cryptos that I think every holder needs to know about. But I'll come to it later. Let's first see some new bullish catalysts for Bitcoin that are also very bullish for Dogecoin. So crypto analyst PlanB is saying that he tracks his indicators and models besides the stock-to-flow model, RSI, and 200 weekly moving average. And now he has just added the logarithmic chart to track his indicators for Bitcoin. And we can see here that he has combined all these charts together with the S2F model, log regression, and RSI. And he is saying that Bitcoin's price is currently tracking long regression better than the S2F model. And he still believes in the S2F model. So we can see here that Bitcoin didn't actually hit the 100K price level like PlanB predicted last year. But if we look at the regression chart, it is still looking pretty bullish. And this is why PlanB still thinks that we could be seeing Bitcoin hitting the 100K level during springtime this year. And as per crypto analyst Matthew Hyland, the daily RSI of Bitcoin is now attempting to break the multi-month downtrend. And we can see on this chart that the RSI of Bitcoin is looking like it is going to break down the multi-month downtrend. And if this happens, we are going to see Bitcoin move to the upside sooner or later. An analyst PlanB is saying that he has been saying the same thing for 9 months, that this Bitcoin cycle is a multi-top extended cycle. And he is saying that back in April 2021, when Bitcoin was forming a peak, he predicted that this Bitcoin cycle was not finished yet. And he didn't say that Bitcoin will end up trading in 2021 around the 100K all-time high. This is because he had no price target for Bitcoin at the end of the year 2021. And his price target for Bitcoin was around 140K to 180K for the end of the cycle. And he believes that this end of the cycle is going to come sometime during the fourth quarter of 2022 or sometime in 2023. So what he is saying is that this cycle of Bitcoin is an extended one, and this means that we have not seen the tops for Bitcoin. And this is why it is highly likely that Bitcoin can go somewhere around 140K to 180K by the end of this year. And I think that it can happen because there are a lot of bullish things coming up for Bitcoin. As I explained in my recent videos, we are going to see some spot Bitcoin ETF approvals, and major firms like Tesla and Grayscale are still holding Bitcoin. So these bullish things can propel Bitcoin to reach these levels by the end of this year. And now there is another important tweet from Matthew Hyland, and he believes that Bitcoin reclaiming the 39K level would be the most bullish scenario for this week. And we can see here that Bitcoin is very close to this level, and it is highly likely that it will reclaim the 39K price level soon. And as Matthew Hyland said, if Bitcoin manages to do so, then it will create the most bullish scenario. And this move can help Bitcoin to move up in the following trading sessions. And another important thing we are now seeing is that January has been historically a corrective month for Bitcoin. In fact, in most cycles, January is a corrective month not only for Bitcoin, but for the broader crypto market as well. So if we look at the charts of Bitcoin of January 2021 and January 2022, we can see that it had a corrective cycle last year. And right now, we are seeing very similar paths in this year's chart. And since Bitcoin went up after the correction in January 2021, I think it can do the same this time as well. And this is why I think that the bottom is in for Bitcoin. And I think that Bitcoin is going to move up by next month and shed off its recent losses. And now, as promised, let's see some important updates for Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and others. So a current UK Member of Parliament, Matt Hancock, has recently urged the House of Commons to make England the home of crypto. Hancock emphasized the disruptive potential of crypto and fintech, and he said that the UK can be the home of new innovations like fintech and crypto. And he believes that if done right, the UK can increase transparency and lead in a new world-changing technology. Moreover, he pointed to the benefits of crypto and fintech adoption in terms of economic stimulation and even financial crime reduction. And he urged the government to ensure it develops progressive policy in these areas. So we are now seeing that a prominent member of parliament in the UK is endorsing cryptos. And this is very important for the space because it can compel the government to take a friendly stance towards cryptos. And this is why I think that we may soon see the UK becoming a crypto-friendly country. And talking about politicians endorsing cryptos, it appears that the crypto craze among lawmakers has reached the Belgian parliament now. And just recently, a Brussels member of parliament, Christophe de Bucalaire, became the first European politician to convert his salary to Bitcoin. His monthly salary will be converted to Bitcoin using the Bit4U crypto trading platform. And de Bucalaire hoped that his move would inspire other politicians in the region to show a similar interest in cryptos. And I think that he is right. This is because we are already seeing that more and more politicians around the globe are backing cryptos, and this is going to inspire others to follow suit. So this is very positive for cryptos. And while everything is looking very good for the overall market, I'm more bullish on Dogecoin. This is because we have just seen some massive bullish indicators for Bitcoin. And as I said before, they are equally bullish for Doge thanks to its high correlation with Bitcoin. So things are now nicely shaping up for Doge.